What would you do if someone you admired for years turned out to have a hidden life of alleged abuse, manipulation, and violence? That's the storm surrounding Sean P. Diddy Combs right now. Just days before his bail hearing, 10 new lawsuits have surfaced, accusing him of acts so chilling they've shocked the world. The hip-hop mogul, once celebrated for his music, business ventures, and larger-than-life persona, now faces a grim legal battle, from sex trafficking to physical violence. These new allegations add to an already overwhelming list of claims against him. Let's break down these accusations and their potential impact on his career, his legacy, and the lives of his accusers. 1. Underage victims speak out. 2 of the lawsuits come from anonymous men, both alleging they were underage at the time of their encounters with Combs. The men claim they were hopeful about breaking into the music industry when Combs allegedly assaulted them. These accusations align with others who have painted Combs as someone who preyed on the vulnerable, leveraging his industry power to exploit them. 2. Revenge rape following Tupac comments. One of the most bizarre accusations comes from Ashley Parham, who claims Combs raped her as payback for suggesting he was involved in the unsolved murder of Tupac Shakur. Combs has long denied any connection to the rapper's death, but the accusation adds a sinister twist to an already murky situation. 3rd, allegations of gang rape. In one of the most harrowing cases, Jane Doe, who was 17 years old at the time, alleges that Combs and 2 associates violently gang raped her in a New York recording studio, according to the suit. She was lured to the studio under the guise of discussing her career. This accusation mirrors a broader pattern in the lawsuits: young hopefuls being exploited under the pretense of professional opportunities. 4th yacht worker assault. Grace O'Marcaigh, a worker on a yacht leased by the Combs family, alleges both Sean Combs and his son, Christian King Combs, sexually assaulted her. She describes an environment of debauchery on board, with celebrities, drugs, and suspected sex workers present. 5. Secret recordings and blackmail. Multiple lawsuits allege that Combs would secretly record his victims during sexual encounters, later using the footage for blackmail or as revenge porn. One particularly disturbing case involves Joy Dickerson Neal, who claims that Combs filmed himself assaulting her when she was a college student at Syracuse University in the 1990s and showed the footage to others. 6. Abuse of power at white parties. Accusations from former adult film actress Adria English shed light on Combs' infamous white parties. She claims he used these high-profile events to groom and exploit women for the pleasure and financial benefit of others. These parties, attended by celebrities and industry elites, have long been associated with Combs' lavish lifestyle. Now, they're under scrutiny for allegedly hiding a darker side. 7. Witness intimidation and threats. Former band member Dawn Richards, who sang in 2 Combs-assembled groups, alleges she witnessed Combs' abuse of his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura. When Richards attempted to intervene, she claims Combs threatened her life. Richards' testimony adds weight to accusations that Combs used threats and violence to silence those who tried to expose him. 8. Connections to Tupac Shakur's murder. The resurfacing of rumors connecting Combs to Tupac Shakur's death has added another layer of complexity. While Parham's allegations of revenge rape for her comments about Tupac's murder are shocking, they are part of a broader narrative that accuses Combs of using extreme measures to protect his reputation and silence critics. 9. Violence against men. The lawsuits include shocking allegations from men, such as Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a producer who worked on Combs' latest album. Jones claims Combs forced him to procure drugs and sex workers and subjected him to unwanted groping. This accusation challenges traditional notions of power dynamics in abuse cases, emphasizing that anyone could be a victim. 10. Anonymous accusers. Add to the pressure. In the latest batch of lawsuits, 5 accusers, 3 men and 2 women, came forward anonymously. Their allegations include rape and sexual assault during Combs' notorious parties. These anonymous claims underscore the widespread nature of the alleged abuse and hint at more potential victims who may come forward in the future. A history of allegations. The latest lawsuits add to the 27-plus cases already filed against Combs. Many stem from New York's Adult Survivors Act, which allowed victims to sue for historical abuse regardless of statutes of limitations. The most high-profile case remains that of Cassie Ventura, Combs' on-again, off-again girlfriend of 11 years. She accused him of trapping her in a cycle of abuse, violence, and sex trafficking. While her case was settled, it opened the floodgates for others to speak out. Combs' legal team continues to label the lawsuits as money grabs and attempts to garner publicity. However, the consistency of the allegations and the growing list of accusers make it increasingly difficult for Combs to dismiss these claims. Legal and public fallout. Combs faces federal charges of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking by force, and transportation for prostitution, which could result in 15 years to life in prison. His properties in Miami and Los Angeles were raided in March 2024, with authorities seizing firearms ammunition and over 1,000 bottles of lubricant. Combs is currently being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, a facility notorious for poor conditions. His legal team has twice been denied bail, with prosecutors arguing that he is a serious flight risk. Once worth an estimated $740 million, Combs' fortune has dwindled to approximately $400 million. Brands, collaborators, and fans have distanced themselves from the mogul. This isn't just a story about a celebrity falling from grace. It's about power, accountability, and the systems that allow predators to thrive unchecked. Combs' case highlights how fame can be weaponized, creating environments where victims feel trapped and voiceless. But it's also a story of resilience. From Cassie Ventura to the anonymous accusers, survivors are coming forward, demanding justice, and shining a light on the dark underbelly of the entertainment industry. As his bail hearing approaches, Combs faces a mountain of evidence and accusations. Even if he manages to avoid a criminal conviction, the civil lawsuits could drain his resources and further tarnish his legacy. Meanwhile, the entertainment industry must grapple with its role in enabling such alleged behavior. What do you think about these allegations? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, like, subscribe, and share this video. We're committed to bringing you well-researched content that dives deep into the issues shaping our world.